Would you fund your sibling's wedding with your inheritance? My sister Lauren called me 3 months after Dad's funeral with her engagement news and a financial request that would destroy what was left of our relationship. She needed $30,000 from my inheritance for her dream wedding. Money Dad specifically left me for the 2 years I spent as his full-time caregiver, while she found excuse after excuse to stay away. I'd moved back home when Dad's cancer turned terminal, left my apartment in the city, turned down a promotion, put my entire life on pause. For 2 years, I handled everything. Chemotherapy appointments at 6 a.m., emergency room visits at midnight, medication schedules, insurance battles, and the intimate indignities of caring for someone whose body is failing them. Lauren lived 3 hours away and visited exactly twice, Christmas and his birthday. She stayed less than 48 hours each time, spending most of it on her phone or explaining why she had to leave early. I have my own life, she'd say when Mom would gently suggest she visit more. I can't just drop everything. Besides, Sarah's there. Sarah's there. As if my presence meant I didn't have my own life to drop. Dad noticed everything. During his final month when he was updating his will, he asked to speak to the lawyer privately. The will left me $120,000 with a specific notation. For my daughter Sarah, who sacrificed 2 years of her youth so I could die with dignity at home. Lauren received Mom's jewelry collection and Dad's restored 1967 Mustang, together worth about $40,000. She'd always loved that car, and Dad wanted her to have something meaningful from him. Lauren's reaction to the will was predictable. That's not fair. Why does Sarah get 3 times what I get? Your sister was here every day, Mom said quietly. She gave up everything. I couldn't help that I live farther away. I have a job. Sarah had a job too, Mom reminded her. She quit it to care for Dad. 3 months of frosty silence followed. Then Lauren announced her engagement on Facebook. Massive ring, elaborate proposal at a vineyard, immediate planning for a spring wedding that looked like it belonged in a magazine. She invited me to lunch last week. I thought we were finally reconciling. Instead, she'd prepared an entire presentation on her phone about why I should fund her wedding. Dad would want this, she said, swiping through venue photos of a coastal resort. He always dreamed of walking me down the aisle at a beautiful wedding. Since he can't be there, you should honor his memory by making it special. Lauren, Dad specifically left me this money because of what I sacrificed to care for him, and I'm asking you to share it with your only sister for the most important day of my life. The venue and catering alone are $30,000. You got $120,000, so you can spare it. I'm using it to pay off student loans and save for a house. You know, the adult things I couldn't do for 2 years while I was keeping Dad comfortable. Her face hardened. You're seriously choosing money over family? You're seriously asking me to fund your luxury wedding with money I earned watching our father die? She started crying, the kind where her mascara stays perfect. Mom agrees with me. She says family shares. She says Dad would be heartbroken to see you being so selfish. Mom did take Lauren's side, calling me daily about keeping the family together and what Dad would really want. It was rich, considering Mom had been largely absent during Dad's illness too, unable to handle seeing him sick. He left a will stating exactly what he wanted. I told Mom during one particularly guilt-heavy call. He wasn't thinking clearly. He was emotional about you being there. He was thinking clearly enough to recognize who actually showed up. Lauren escalated by sending a group text to our entire extended family. My sister inherited all of Dad's money and won't even help with my wedding. I'm heartbroken that she values wealth over family. Dad would be so disappointed. My Aunt Helen responded first. Didn't Sarah quit her job to care for your dad while you were posting beach vacation photos? My cousin Mark added, I remember Sarah missing my wedding because your dad had chemotherapy. Where were you that day, Lauren? Lauren's final message to me was an ultimatum. If you don't give me the money, you're not invited to my wedding. I don't want someone so selfish in my bridal party or my life. I responded simply, I spent 2 years holding Dad's hand through the worst experience of his life. I earned every penny of that inheritance with sleepless nights, missed opportunities, and moments I can never unsee. You're asking me to hand over my future for your one-day party. The answer is no. She uninvited me from the wedding. But yesterday, I used part of the inheritance to pay off my student loans. The wedding is next month. I won't be there, but I'll be debt-free, starting to save for a house, and rebuilding the life I put on hold.